What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pee back again with another video, and today we're gonna be reacting to the 2024 Isle of Man TT. We reacted to some highlights from years ago, but today we're gonna officially react to this year. Is it a championship? I'm not sure, but don't even matter. Um, I forgot that it was taking place, to be honest, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So, I'm not gonna hold y'all up no more. Let's just get into it, man. This specific class, is gonna be the super bike class. Now, that's the fastest class I believe that there is. I mean, there are 1,000 bikes, so it's not like they're out there racing, Hayabusas and ZX14s and shit. But no further ado, man. Let's get into it.
Off the line, John McGuinness with the number one on the Honda. Cam, how many corners?
John
These riders will have
McGuinness.
to negotiate more than 1,500 turns before they see the checkered flag in just under 2 hours' time.
Physically, this is, and 2 pit stops, of course. They're going to need a rear tyre twice. These bikes use a lot more rubber than the Super Sports do. They'll fuel twice as well. Can't wait to see who can take it. Harrison on the big Honda.
First Superbike race.
CBR 1000.
Team.
Michael Dunlop heading off at number 6. He was dominant in Supersport. We know how
Dunlop.
quick he is around here. He's equalled the 26 record of his uncle Joey. Can he make it 27?
Yo, what's the increments like? What's the separation time they let them start off? Any of y'all know? Let me know in the comments, because I'm not really familiar of how they separate them. But I know they got to give them some cushion, because if not, it wouldn't work. It'll just be chaos.
Todd aboard the Milwaukee BMW off the line there to a clean start.
Todd, of course, is joining the Big Four, isn't he? And this man is arguably the top of the Big Four, I'd say, with Dunlop. They took 4 wins apiece last time here.
Front wheel coming clean up.
We're down through Kirkmichael. First lap.
He's catching Coward already.
Yeah, Dean Harrison is making up good time. We know how fast Dean is out of the blocks. He was blindingly quick in Supersport, leading on the first lap. And I think he's taking a similar strategy in the Superbike race.
Davey Todd leads. Our first split, Glenn Hill and Davey Todd leads from Peter Hickman. Very, very tight at the top.
There is nothing in it. Pete Hickman slightly further back than we would usually see him, but he often takes a lap or two to come on, as we know in these longer races, Andrew.
5 seconds covering the top 4 at the minute. You're with Harrison. Harrison then comes down to end lap 1. This is incredibly close, but here is Davey Todd, your race leader at the minute on the BMW 1000RR.
Yeah, let's just remember,
He
man.
looked so hungry the other day on the Ducati in Supersport. Can he take a win here on the Isle of Man?
These are public roads. These are public streets. These motherfuckers is flying. Do you hear me? Flying. Like I said before, man, you gotta be mentally I don't even want to say mentally unstable. You just really gotta love what you do. There's no other life to live but this. I think that's just my theory, or I guess.
And on the big machine, 134.417.
That's Davey Todd's first 134 plus mile an hour lap from a standing start.
Incredible
He's
stuff.
averaging 134.
Dunlop into the lead, but Todd still to come through. Remember, he nibbled a little bit off them on that last sector. So what's he going to have done in the run to the Ramsey hairpin from Balaf Bridge? You said from the attitude of the bike that he looked like he was trying hard. Here comes Todd. Let's have a look. Oh, Dunlop must have been trying really hard, because he's 4.4 up on Davey Todd. He has absolutely annihilated. There's the sector time. 3.9 in one sector, Cam. What has he done through there?
That is incredible. Sector 3, without doubt, the most technically challenging. It's so hard to muscle the bike through that bumpy part of the course.
Unbelievable stuff. Here comes Peter Hickman. Hickman, look, wow, Hickman
it
has
down.
actually gone quick through that sector
Let's go.
too. He
We
was
out.
only 0.7 off, so Hickman is winding it up. He moves up into P3 ahead of Dean Harrison.
Oh my
So this
God.
is not over yet. Oh, Coward on board. That's Michael Dunlop blasting past him. You are looking at Michael Dunlop closing down on Dean Harrison.
Hey, yo, anybody, if y'all know in the comments, please let me know what part of the section is that. I call it the no man's land. Like, there ain't no help. There ain't nobody out there to help you if you crash. Like, you're stuck. Only thing following you is a helicopter, and he can't get down. So, if y'all know, let me know yeah, let me know what section it is of the track it is, because this is a big ass track. So, I know this is equivalent, kind of like to like Nürburgring, but for bikes, I guess, if you want to call it that. But y'all let me know in the comments, man.
Harrison first on the road, Dunlop first on the leaderboard, and Cameron, Michael Dunlop's second lap was sensational.
Incredible. A new Superbike
He on his
TT course
ass.
record, bumping up from 135.4
Gunning him down. Watch out.
to 135.5. He is flying.
Watch out.
Michael
Get out the way.
is riding hard. He is pushing 19.2.
Oh
The
my
gap
God.
goes up again.
Oh, I just saw that back tire break away.
Let's go.
Oh, shake of the head. And not
Let's
the
get it.
customary look back over the shoulder.
Yeah, so what's Dunlop not happy with as we see Todd come through, 22.6 back. Dunlop, despite not being happy, has taken another 3 seconds off Todd. So he's edging away here as they come down towards the second pit stop.
It looks like he's breaking into a flipping hairpin. Visor up, just a flick down and look, trying to get the pit lane limit on. Here comes obviously Dean. Dean's on the pipe as well. Obviously, he's been lapping with Michael.
All right, so they go through pit stops too. I didn't know that.
You can see Stephen nicking over the back here. He's got his fire kit on, ready to jump over if Michael asks for anything. But I would say on the pacemate at the moment, he'll probably keep it pretty cool. Toddy looks pretty settled and sorted. Second place, obviously, it's heating up with third. Here goes Michael. Look, there you go. Oh, done the same as Toddy. He just didn't get it into gear in time. You have to be so careful when that happens. You don't stamp on the gear lever and cause the gearbox any problems.
Sorry, Steve, to interrupt.
Watch
Michael
out.
Dunlop is in trouble coming out of pit lane. We saw his visor being changed. He's holding on to the left side of the visor now. He's completely rolled off at St Ninian's Crossroads.
What happened?
Pulling over.
25-second lead is about to go out there. And Todd's being pushed out the end of pit lane 2. P1 and P2 have had a disastrous second pit stop here in the RST Superbike race. This is unbelievable, Cam.
Michael Dunlop, he's pulled up on Bray Hill. He's got a visor problem. You can't change the visor without taking off the helmet. Can't take the helmet off without removing your gloves. Hot, sweaty hands, heat of the moment.
You have any idea how
he is
hard
cool
he
under
worked
pressure
for that
here.
lead?
This is unprecedented.
Absolute nightmare. Stopping on one of the fastest parts of the track here. Michael Dunlop is hemorrhaging time. He's away again, but the damage is already done.
Well, it's not just that. Toddy's got a big problem. He's been pushed all the way down pit lane. You can just see him. He's lost seconds, lots and lots of seconds. So we could see Hickey or Harrison fighting for the win here. Comes back to you.
Well, what have we just seen unfold here? That is just unprecedented drama, Cam. But now we won't have any idea where anyone is until they get to the split at Glen Helen.
All we know is that this RST Superbike race has been turned on its head. Both Dunlop and Todd, first and second, losing massive amounts of time in their pit stops.
2 laps to go, and they've just got to get their heads back down, watch for their pit boards, and see whether or not they can salvage anything from this.
They're on road together.
Oh, wow.
Davey Todd is now behind Michael Dunlop on road, and look at the times. Harrison's leading
by
Todd's
11.3, 19.6, then back to Dunlop. Hickman. Oh, Hickman's just 1.1 off the back of Harrison. We've got a fight on our hands here. In the final lap of the RST Superbike race from TT 2024, and as you can see, Hickman leads by 4 seconds, but only because these two, Davey Todd and Michael Dunlop, had an absolute shocker in their pit stops. You're on board with Hickman now. His body language, Cam, since he got the notification that there was a win on, has been completely different.
Yeah, now he's got victories in his sight. He's grabbed that M1000RR BMW by the scruff of the neck and taken to this last lap with gusto.
He really has. Wheeling there up over the right hand. You ride on board with Hickman. 4 seconds, Cam, is not enough for him to be rolling off. Harrison will know as well, of course. McGuinness's teammate Dean Harrison will know he's in for a chance of a win as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're back now, I think, with Harrison as he makes his way up towards, it is indeed as he makes his way up towards the Ramsey hairpin. So this is the 24-mile mark, and he's just got one run over the famous mountain to go. Cam Harrison, he's only a few seconds back. He's got to keep pushing.
He does. He's such a class act. Finishing the podium every TT race last year, finishing the podium yesterday in Super Sport, and looking set for another podium in his first Honda debut Superbike race.
Fantastic stuff. Bodes well, as we said earlier, for later. I can't wait for the senior. I can't mind you what, all the solo races, the sidecar. We've still got 7 races to go this week. It's going to be a fantastic TT. Todd runs a little bit deep at the hairpin. On board with Hickman coming up through the same section now. Stella Maris, his lead was 6. We might get a split up here. We do. 8.5. He's put another couple of seconds into this. And Davey Todd's got Harrison, Cam.
He does. He's moved up to second. He was second in the Super Sport TT. Is he going to take second in the Superbike TT?
Over the line, Dean Harrison. He's in P2, but wait for Davey Todd to cross the line because that may well change. Todd, is he going to nick second off Harrison or not? He comes down and crosses the line. Whereabouts is he going to slot in?
Flying.
Todd gets P2. Fantastic result for him. But this man, Peter Hickman, coming down the finish straight, didn't have a great run on the Super Sport, didn't look like he was going to be on the podium on the Superbike, but here he is at the end of lap 6. Hickman wins his 14th TT and he equals the great Mike Hailwood. What an incredible race. Hickman, Todd and Harrison, your top 3.
Todd and Harrison join the 135 club. Michael Dunlop breaks a lap record again.
Yo, you gotta be a complete madman to ride like that. Now I'm noticing a lot of these bikers, a lot of these riders are riding the BMW S1000RR. Is it the S1000RR or the HP4? I think it's the S1000RR, but I could be wrong. Y'all correct me in the chat, in a comment. It seems like BMW don't need MotoGP in a sense. Like, they good where they at. I know they in Superbike, but I know that MotoGP is the creme de la creme. It's the highest you could go. So it's equivalent to like Formula One. But Jesus Christ, you gotta have a laser-like focus to go that fast and not crash. You gotta be focused. That was my reaction, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and make sure that friend tell a friend. But that's my reaction for the day, man. I'll be hitting y'all with something else soon. Holla.